Goddess of Victory, NIKKE.
Hey everyone, it's me Gavin, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be taking a look at our brand new event in Goddess Victory NIKKE, Romantic Valentine, which I really can't wait to share with you guys. I was actually going to just record a video and upload this, but I said, you know what? I haven't done a stream in a while. Let's just stream it. Let's just get over and done with. Let's get it out there, right? I really am looking forward to this event because my favorite girl in the game is finally getting a brand new outfit, which I'm all in. I gotta have it. Okay, I gotta have it. And if you guys know the music in the background right now, then you know exactly who I'm talking about. And if you've been following the channel, then you definitely know who I'm talking about. But anyways, very excited to check this out. So, without further ado, let's dive into it. Here we are, Romantic Valentine, all the brand new event notices, as you guys can see. We're going to be trying to get through the story event as quickly as possible, at least the first 5 missions, so that way we can, you know, be prepared for when reset happens in like a half hour. So I'm going to try to speed through this. I'm not going to take a look at any of the notices right now. You guys can see them right here. You guys know what's here, right? New event, new recruitment pickup for Mast. We've got a new outfit for Sin, who I'm all crazy over. I really can't wait to try that out. So let's go and see what's going on here. Mission pass already purchased complete. What? How did that happen? I don't remember doing that. Maybe Sin owes me some bonus points, I guess, all I'm saying. Anyways, let's dive into the new event. Let's knock this out immediately, so that way, again, we are ready for reset, right? Raptures, the enemy of all humankind. One day, long ago, they appeared and took everything. The surface. Peace. The future. Now I can see. Humanity is trapped underground, merely living one day at a time. And now, it's my turn to step up. Data transmitting. What the heck is going on? What are we witnessing right now? Huh? What? What is it? I'm getting a phone signal. That's impossible. Are you sure you're not mistaken? Maybe. Let's take a quick look around and get out of here. If we hurry, we can make it back to the yard before nightfall. Somebody's up to no good. Data transmission complete. Well, that turned out to be as pointless as I thought it'd be. All we did was confirm that nothing's left. That factory has already been checked several times over by other units. You're right, but still, I didn't expect it to be so barren. There wasn't even so much as a chocolate wrapper left behind. Perhaps. What? You've been acting funny lately. You've been fiddling with your phone constantly up on the surface. Something you've never done in your life. What are you talking about? Never mind. Modern technology has gotten so advanced that even chocolate Splendiman tastes amazing. Really? Flop. NIKKE drops the phone in front of the elevator and disappears. Soon after, the phone screen lights up. We're not going to be going snooping, are we? Self-diagnosis initiated. No issues detected. I'm finally in. Time to get started. For the sake of those little ladies' dreams. And for romance. Manager Sweet Johnny, welcome to Sweets and Cocoa. Is this where I dropped it? Maybe I left it up on the surface. There it is. Whew. Did you find your phone? Yeah, it was in front of the elevator. Then hurry up and get over here. The maid cafe is opening soon. Okay, I'll be right there. Manager Sweet Johnny, what is going on, dude? Oh, this music though. I hope you guys can hear it. You know what? I'm gonna bump the volume a little bit. Bear with me for a second. Let's get some jams going here, right? You guys gotta appreciate this with me too, okay? We'll turn it up a little bit. I'm hoping it sounds good on your end. If it doesn't, let me know, and then we will adjust stuff. As always, constantly battling with all of this. Let's just continue on and enter right away. I love the layout of the UI is all I'm going to say, okay? very, very much Valentine's-esque, and I love it. Okay, box of chocolates? What? All right, let's see who are the boosted Nikkes are. We've got, of course, Sin, the one and only. Coco, Trani. We've got Maid Privity, right? Unkind Maid. I feel like there was somebody else that was definitely going to be here at the forefront of this, and it's obviously going to be Mast and Anchor, but Anchor is not released currently as of recording this right now, or streaming this, so we'll see her in the future. Trani has a new outfit. I know that's why she's involved. Let's throw Sin front and center, just because how much I love her, and then we'll also throw in Drake, because her outfit is currently being reran, so if you guys want to pick that up, you're more than welcome to go and get the maid outfit for Drake as well. Alright, save. Let's continue on. Let's just keep going. And again, start this event and see what's going on with Manager Sweet Johnny. Valentine's Day. A day to let your loved one know how much you appreciate them with chocolates and other sweet desserts. Various events take place across the Ark to celebrate this holiday. Maids and chocolates, sweet desserts, charming decorations. The entire city is awash in shades of pink and romance galore. A few days after Valentine's Day, with the excitement still lingering in the air. Whoa! Now, choose. Naturally, it should be me, your childhood friend. What are you talking about? El Capitan belongs to me. I'll respect whatever choices you make, buddy. Hold on! Is this actually a hard decision for you? Garbage! I say, garbage! It's a few days after Valentine's Day. I'm in the commander's room. Seems like I'm in a pickle by the look of things. And all hell's broken loose with the maids. Don't you remember when we were young? We visited the sea together and went on all sorts of adventures. Then, when the time came, we found a nice and quiet place to settle down. Dude, I gotta say it. This outfit, or not outfit, sorry. I messed it up 2 times now. This iteration of Mast looks absolutely incredible. It is stunning. I love it. I gotta have her. Promising to love each other for all of eternity. Your memories are all wrong. I'm the one El Capitan promised to love eternally. I'm okay with you spending a little time with others, buddy. Dude, she's so, I don't even know how to put it, man. Conniving, right? So long as you choose me in the end. Oof. Actually, even if you don't choose me, all the past memories we have are enough for me. I can't do this. You're really planning on abandoning your childhood friend? El Capitan. Buddy. Okay. This is an important line. Whew. Hello, Ash. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you. I think we should have the chat up on screen too, right? I don't know why it's not there. I'm going to put it on screen because it should be there. That is something that I definitely wanted to have displayed. So let's throw our little chat window up here on screen, and then that way we can get that underway, and then we can see your message right there on screen. See, no, that's nice. That's the way we want to stream right here, okay? You're probably wondering how I got here. Wait, no, sorry, this is not Trani's voice, this is my voice. It all started out as a perfectly ordinary Valentine's Day. That's what happens when I get caught up in doing other things, right? Oof. Alright, let's burn through these quests as quickly as possible. We've got a grand total of 18 minutes, according to my current time of streaming. Oh, man. This is the first time I've used Sin, I think, in actual, like, story event, so... I was going to make a video, Ash, but then I opted to just stream it instead. At least that way I don't have to do any editing afterwards. That's always a fantastic plus.
See that? There's nothing you can't solve with that.
Dude, what a unit. Several days prior, every Valentine's Day, various events take place around the Ark. In particular, maid cafes tend to host a diverse range of events. This year, a special event is being held at one of the branches. I'm also live over on Twitch too, which is nice, so Twitch and YouTube, fantastic. Gotta love that restream. Hold on. And if you guys aren't following me over on Twitch, you should probably also do so. So remind you guys, head on over to twitch.tv/Gavin_vengeance, and then that way you can find my channel over there. Not much game audio, if that matters, that totally matters. Thank you very much for pointing that out, Ash. Let's increase that substantially, and then that way you guys can hear what I'm hearing, right? Let's get the game volume going. You want me to oversee one of the maid cafe branches? Yes. You're the only one we could think of to ask. Everything is already prepared. All you need to do is supervise during business hours. Come on, Master. You already know how a maid cafe operates. Since you're here all the time. That's not true. Yeah, you know us better than anyone. I'm sure you'll do great. Okay, I'll try. Why, thank you, Master. While walking, lost in thought, I eventually arrive at the building Aid told me about. Is this it? I walk towards the entrance that is decorated in a typical style fitting that of a maid cafe. Sorry, but we're not open yet. Captain, what brings you here? Mast? Wait, are you the new manager? Yes, somehow. Didn't you hear from Aid? I heard they'd be sending over a temporary manager, but I didn't know it was you. This is great. It's always better to work with someone you know. Hello, instructor. Sin? Hello. Come now. Why such a muted greeting? Especially considering how long it's been since we last saw each other. Unacceptable. A 10-point deduction. I was caught off guard by your outfit, that's all. Totally. Isn't that obvious? It's even got the apron and headband. Taking my eyes off Sin, I glance at the two other Nikkes. You seem flustered, Captain. What do you think of our maid outfits? I love them! You've got a weird look on your face. Apparently, they're going with a different theme for this particular branch. That's why I joined. That's right. We're supposed to wear outfits which spark the customer's romantic imagination. Didn't you know that? Nobody told me anything. Anyway, your outfit. I scrutinized Mast's outfit more closely. Are you supposed to be a pirate? I knew you'd get it straight away. Check it out. Mast takes a few steps back and strikes a pose. Cute apron, the teasing revealing of skin. Long boots to spark that imagination. Letting my hair down when it's usually tied up. And lest we forget, the pirate energy! Ta-da! What do you think? Isn't this the stuff of your dreams? It's not just that I'm a pirate maid. It's that every element of my getup is infused with a sense of romance. I have to admit, I think it's pretty good. There's a reason why you won first place in the audition. Audition? What audition? They held an audition? And only those who passed could work here. That's interesting. The main criterion was to see how well you embody the theme of romance. So it stands to reason that I take top place. I only got this outfit because Mast tricked me and said we were heading out to sea. The judge thought I was cute, so she let me through. Who is the judge? Privity? Is that any surprise? She's risen pretty far for a maid. Anyway, now that you're here to help run the place, I suppose I should be calling you manager instead of captain. Would you like to take a look around the cafe first, Master? It's not that big, but... Did you just... What? Did you just... What, for goodness sake? Aren't you embarrassed? About what? You just called him Master. Hey, don't laugh. So that's what you were getting at. I was wondering. Not at all. It's just a title. Isn't that right, Master? Right. And we are maids now, after all. Right, Master? Yeah, you know, let's go with that option. Master? Master! Captain, why are you making that expression? Anyway, isn't Master a bit much? especially when it makes the master himself a bit embarrassed. Exactly. If we're going to talk about being embarrassed, aren't these outfits of ours more egregious? What? Not at all. This outfit is a perfect fusion of a pirate and maid. It's the epitome of romance, and a masterpiece for the ages. If wearing this made me self-conscious, I couldn't call myself a pirate. Okay, I see. Now then, I can't let something like that get the best, or like this get the best of me. Whew. Mast takes a deep breath. Master Captain! Can you let me get away with that? It's very Mast-like. I'm into it. You don't have to lie to make me feel better, Master Captain. Do you think I'm gonna give you some special treatment if you flatter me? Psh. Anyway, have a seat. I've got to handle some finishing touches before we open. Anchor, let's go. Okay. She seems pleased to be here. She certainly does. How pure and innocent she is. In fact, I'm sure she'd believe whatever I told her. I'm pretty sure anybody would believe exactly what you're telling her, Sin, or them. It's you, Sin, after all. I'm just saying. Look at that look in her eyes. I promise I won't get up to any funny business. At least not while I'm working at this cafe. I'm telling you, I don't have any ulterior motives. I simply thought this looked fun, so I signed up. Why would I ruin an interesting opportunity like this? Plus, I'll have you along for the ride, so what's there to worry about? Also, I'm still wearing the converter, see? I simply changed to one that's more comfortable. Okay, I'll trust you. Wow, that was easy. I expected it to at least take 2 days of convincing to sway you. I wonder, is that a reference to the rehabilitation facility, possibly? You're the best, Master. 20 points for you. Thanks. Turning away from Sin's unnervingly large grin, I look around to a modestly sized dining area. Are you three the only ones here? No, there's 4 of us. Where's the 4th? Over there. I look in the direction that Sin is pointing. Sin gestures towards a shadowy corner of the dining area. Cloistered tightly in the corner is the 4th maid. Trani, of course, up to her usual stuff. We've got 9 minutes to make it to 3 more quests or 4 more quests. I don't think it's going to happen, guys, but you know what? For the sake of things, we'll make it as far as possible, and it doesn't really matter. I'm going to end up spending all of the extra tokens that I have in order to complete the missions anyways, so we'll keep things moving, keep the train rolling. At least this way you guys get to actually see like some of the combat stuff too, because I normally don't put this into the edited videos for the storylines, right? See how powerful I am? Tell me how powerful I am down in the comments. Drake. Once the cafe opens for business, things go more smoothly than I expected they would. Everyone throws themselves into their work with gusto. May I take your order? I'll take 1 parfait and a slice of cake. And 2 of the daily coffee specials. Got it. We'll have that for you in just a minute. 1 omurice, 1 pasta, and 2 coffee specials for table 3. Order up! Oh? Mast handles the front dining area with Anchor in the back manning the kitchen. They both work with astonishing professionalism. So much so that Sin and I, the designated backups, barely have anything to do. However, are you okay? Yeah, that's Trani. Despite some minor hiccups, business still runs smoothly. Wow, now that things are winding down, take a break and have some omurice, Master. Okay, then I will... As Anchor hands me a neatly arranged plate of omurice, I notice a rather unusual garnish on top. Is that starfish? Starfish is placed proudly. Don't Don't worry, it's an edible starfish. Is there even such a thing? Sure there is. I made it by finally chopping up several variations of Splendimin. Oh, I see. Thanks. The next time we head out to sea, I'll make one with real starfish. Probably not a good idea. When I take a bite of the omurice, being careful to avoid the ersatz starfish. It's delicious, actually. Omurice is always delicious. I know, but what I mean is, did you make this by yourself? Yep. Sure, why not? Let's give compliments where compliments are due when good food is good, right? Because I'm a maid? There's no reason why we shouldn't be good at this. After all, consider the task we typically handle as part of the Aegis Squad. Cleaning the admire, preparing for parties, hosting guests. Sure, I picked up a few new things from Made for You. But in reality, there's not much difference between this and what we normally do on the ship. Yeah, it's easy. Sounds to me like you doubted us at first. Sorry, we don't blame you. Apparently, all the Nikkes who volunteered as maids before were super clumsy. But the Aegis Squad came prepared. We were practically born to be maids. Made to be maids? Just kidding. But in all honesty, this is way more fun than I thought. Are you okay, Tronny? Yeah, for now. It's about time to start getting ready for the dinner shift, isn't it? On second thought, maybe I'm not okay. Are you really okay? Why did you volunteer to work as a maid anyway, Now that I think about it, the loosely fitting maid outfit that Tronny is wearing looks familiar. Tronny, that maid outfit of yours, did you borrow it from Soda, possibly? I borrowed it from Soda. I learned all the necessary skills, but I didn't have anything to wear. I worked hard, passed the audition, but it's exactly as I thought. Trying something I know nothing about will be the death of me. I'm just glad that I wrote my will ahead of time. Oh, God. Why did you come to work here in the first place? Well, I thought I'd gotten better at talking to others, so I wanted to try something a little harder. One day, while I'm talking to Elig, and it was early, and maybe I wasn't thinking straight, but I started to think maybe I'd give it a try. I learned all the skills I had to, but it's still a bit... All things considered, you seem more composed than I had imagined you'd be. I don't know, it just seems a little out of place. You call that composed? At least she's not foaming at the mouth or collapsing. That is literally what I was going to say. Sin took the words out of my mouth. It's almost like she knows what I'm thinking. It's just that none of this feels real. How should I put it? It's as if I'm completely separated from reality. Yeah, none of this is real. Get a hold of yourself, Tronny. Mast grabs Tronny firmly by the shoulders. You already decided to partake in this, so cast aside all that self-doubt and enjoy yourself to the fullest. Enjoy this? But how? Eat, drink, and be merry. Plunder. Go on an adventure. That's how a pirate should... oops. Wait. That's how a pirate maid should live. Being a maid is hard enough. Now I've got to worry about being a pirate maid. First, we'll start you as an ordinary deckhand. Report to Anchor and learn from her. If you try to recruit more pirates into the crew, Helm is going to chew us out. Then forget about it. Huh? I can't stand getting reprimanded by Helm. What about being an honorary member of the crew? As long as it's off the record. Good idea. Problem solved. How about it, Tronny? Will you become an honorary member of the pirate crew? Sure. Thanks, Mast. You too, Anchor. All honorary members have to carry this around. Huh? It's a fresh sea cucumber. Yeah, this is a fantastic thing to carry around. Let's just carry around a bunch of sea cucumbers. Nothing's gonna be taken wrong by that, right? At all, ever. It's precious, so don't let anyone else see it. Ah! Now we're family. Would you all be quiet? There's still some customers out there. Oh, don't worry. It's okay. I'm sorry. It's our first day of business, so we haven't quite gotten into the swing of things. It's no problem. Honestly, it's fun to watch you all. Kind of like a comedy sketch. Would it be okay if we took a picture with the one dressed in a swimsuit? Sure. Knock yourself out. So cute. Here, let's take it with my phone. I bought it recently, so the camera's really nice. Huh? What's wrong? It's not turning on. Is it out of battery? Let's just use mine. Ugh, this is so frustrating. I've been doing this for the past couple of days. I'm sorry to bother you, but could you maybe charge my phone? Sure. Just let me know when you're leaving. Apparently we offer charging services here at the maid cafe as well, right? What pose would you like? Let's make a heart together with our hands. Come on, get in here. Oh, okay. Thanks. After taking loads of photos, the pair of NIKKE fans eventually leave the cafe. We continue to serve the occasional customer that comes in, and before long, closing time is near. There weren't as many customers as I expected. Maybe because Valentine's Day is still a ways away, or maybe because we're not famous yet. You guys think that wasn't a lot of customers? The pace was definitely more relaxed than normal, yeah. You must go to the maid cafe pretty often in order to know that. Whatever you say, Master Captain. Master Captain. Are you into maids, perchance? Well, I suppose maids are the object of many male fantasies. Couldn't you say the same for women, too? Many women long to have the chance to work at Maid Cafe. Does that include you as well, Sin? Of course. You get to wear cute clothes and meet interesting people. The notion of meeting lots of new people sounds kind of dangerous to me. I simply like talking to people, that's all. Just talking to them, not attempting to manipulate them? Of course not. Huh? As we chat, the sound of a bell ringing comes from the counter up front. I wonder what that is. Oh. So I'm sorry to bother you, but could you maybe charge my phone? I was gonna say, I thought it was gonna be a special guest, but I guess not. That customer must have forgotten to take their phone with them when they left. Answer it. Could be them, calling their own phone. Alright. I'll walk over to the counter and pick up the ringing phone. There's no sign of an incoming call. Even when I check the screen, all that shows up is the lock screen. Is it broken? Huh? What the? What's going on? I don't know, it just started ringing all of a sudden. As the phone blares out a frenetic ringtone, the screen turns on. Is this the place? And a hologram pops out of someone familiar. I can feel the good vibes from here. Welcome to Sweets and Cocoa! Well, there's that quest. Quest number, 3 or 4 completed? And we are after reset now, so I guess things are gonna be back to where they should be. But at least we have more tokens to spend before I actually have to go and spend gems on them, right? So that's always nice. My initial intent was to get all 5 back, but I'll take 2 or 3, whatever it was that I spent. Right? We're good. We're fine. We're golden. Oof. Is anybody chatting over on Twitch? I don't know if I see it. No, I don't see anybody over on Twitch yet. Okay, just wanted to make sure because I didn't see any chat popping up. Let's go. Let's go. Continue things on. Welcome to Sweets and Cocoa. The guy appeared out of nowhere. What is this? A hologram? The way this guy looks and talks, could it be? That's right, it's me, the AI manager of the community-based chocolate factory on the surface, Sweets and Cocoa, the one and only Sweet Johnny. Aren't you curious as to how I ended up here at the Ark? I don't know why I'm making them sound so grandiose, but you know what? We're going to keep going with it. We're going to keep rolling with it. Well, it's a rather long story, you see. Where should I start? Ah, yes. Many millennia ago, when life first appeared on our planet. What the? How far back are you going to go? Make it short and give us a summary. Poor Johnny. Well, basically, I was really lone. It has to do with fulfilling my intended purpose. And what is that? Shouldn't that be obvious? Valentine's Day is a day where a young girl's romantic dreams comes alive. How could a day like that proceed without me? Helping make these lovely ladies' romantic aspirations become a reality is my sacred duty. It's definitely not because you promised to return and completely failed to show up. You talk a lot. Master Captain, do you and this guy have a history? The past is of little importance. What's important is what path forward we choose. So what are you planning to do moving forward? Another question with an obvious answer. Going forward, What's going on? Why is it doing this? Are you broken or something? Or too old? I thought you said you were an AI from the surface. Time has no effect on an exceptional AI like me. So, I suppose I'm broken. What the heck is going on? You're telling me you came in through this? A gesture to the phone on the table. A faint blue light flickers from the screen, which projects Johnny's hologram. That's right. Not long after you left, those young girls, NIKKE's visited our factory. They must have been part of a resource collection squad. I believe that was the term they used to describe themselves, yes. Anyway, I learned a lot from their stories. When I supplemented that with what you told me during your visit, I learned that humanity lost the war and fled underground, where they remain trapped. That's exactly what happened. In order to reclaim the surface, That's of no importance to me! Those NIKKEs aren't much different from the young girls I once knew. It's simply that instead of pretty clothes, they wear combat gear. Instead of phones, they carry guns. Instead of hanging out with friends or going on dates, they fight those things called raptures. That's true, but it's not like it's super difficult or anything. Yeah, not when we've got Master with us. That's wonderful to hear. However, I still want to help. I want to let you know that, on the most beautiful day, which is Valentine's Day, all of your romantic dreams can come true, even if just a little. But you lost a lot of information during the data transmission. That's right, little lady. The vast knowledge that once filled my core. The sense of romance that once stirred within my heart. I can't feel any of it now. Without that, I'm merely a piece of AI, albeit an extremely sophisticated one. This guy reminds me of Mast. What? How does he remind you of me? The overflowing confidence? Is that how I come off? All done. Tronny unplugs the cable connected to the phone. What shape is it in? This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but I'm pretty sure I could fix it. Really? Sorry for startling you, but please understand, little lady, everything depends on you. the data get corrupted? To put it simply, yes. The transmission line was less than ideal, so the data got distorted. Ironically, though, that's precisely what allowed it to fit into a small device like this phone. If I analyze the data patterns, move it to a proper device, and restore it, I think about 97% of what's in here should be recoverable. Thank you, truly. The one thing is, or the only thing is, what's recoverable is the personality data and the main computation system. The vast amount of data you were talking about never got transmitted in the first place. I figured as much. Transferring such colossal amounts of data isn't easy, even for an advanced AI. I can't believe this! Johnny, that factory is still intact, isn't it? I suppose we could consider that the body of that houses you, in a way. Are you saying that? I'll help you. Tronny, what would happen if you were able to transfer the data from there? I would be able to restore 100% of the data. No problem. Good. The factory isn't that far, so let's go. You're actually going to help this guy? There might be some useful information contained in there. At the very least, there might be a nice chocolate recipe or something. Forget chocolate. What you'll find in abundance is adventure. Don't get too excited. It's just an abandoned factory. You're incredible, Master Captain. Nothing. It's just... I was thinking about how this is very much like you. Anyway, we should get going. I'll come with you. I want to go too. Alright, Tronny, you get ready for the data transfer. Just a minute. If you're not going to bring back the entire framework, we'll need some spare parts too. Johnny, would we be able to find those inside the factory? Maintenance is the hallmark of a gentleman. Over the years, I've used all manner of objects for self-repair. That's not exactly a good thing. The AI system is very outdated, and it might not be implementable with modern parts. I should be able to take care of that. I'll ask some of my connections. They'll find something that'll work. We'll go with that. Yeah, it's really fun. Okay, thanks. Alright, my first raid is an official pirate. Going in search of hidden adventure in an abandoned factory. Wow, just think about it, enough to fill my heart with... What? It's enough to fill my heart to bursting. Let's hurry. We'll be back, Johnny. Okay. See you soon. Mast, Anchor, and I leave the store. We have to stop by the outpost first, but if we hurry, we should be able to make it back by tomorrow morning. Master? Yes? This Johnny guy. Is there a glitch in his personality? I see. Is Anchor wondering if he's like malfunctioning possibly, or maybe something's like off? I wonder if she's sensing something that we're probably not picking up on right yet. I mean, he did kind of arc out at one point in the beginning though, right? And I'm sorry if the voices are annoying you guys, but I'm trying my best to make it at least a little bit interesting. And I really hope that the game's audio is coming through too, and you guys can hear this. Because the beats are sick.
I feel kind of cool.
Feet! The next afternoon, thanks to Tronny being excused from her maid duties, she spends the day restoring Johnny, and eventually succeeds. Thank you, little lady! Strength, love, romance. Oh, it's version 2.14. Okay, I gotcha. They're all overflowing within my heart once again. Good job. No problem. Axie and Elig helped too. They also do the decorations. No, that was me. This Isn't it cool? It's a wonderful hat and mustache. Many thanks. I've been upgraded. I am now Sweet Johnny version 2.14. But you can just call me Johnny for short. I didn't upgrade you. Anyway, I definitely restarted the data elsewhere. He just thinks that he's just completely, like, changed, right? He's transformed. This is a massive transformation because he's got a hat and a mustache now. When we moved it to the proper framework... that won't be necessary. Whoa, the amount of data here is massive. Alright, now, where's the treasure? Hurry up and show me the treasure. Yes, of course. If you could please connect me, little lady. Okay. Trani connects the device to the computer on the table. Soon, countless pieces of data begin displaying on the monitor. Behold! This is the epitome of romance! I know I saw it before, but I'm still amazed at how much there is. Let me have a look. It seems to have been categorized. Oh, I did that while I was restoring it to make it easier to parse through. Really? I appreciate that. Sure thing. Is this an event program? What is this? Sweets and Cocoa, used to offer all manner of interactive events. That's where you'll find all the information related to that. Probably don't need those for now. How about this? One of the folders stands out due to its gargantuan file size. Oh, that? That's my most precious treasure. I wouldn't trade it for anything. Bad choice of words, Johnny. You know who you're standing next to? You know who you're being projected next to? Did you say treasure? That's right. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to call it my reason for existing. Let's open it. Once Sin clicks on the folder, the device begins furiously churning away. The screen suddenly fills up with all kinds of TV shows, movies, novels, and comics. And all of them have one thing in common. Maids. Oh, wait, sorry, bad. Romantic comedies, romantic dramas. They're all love stories. And they seem to be classified by genre. That's right. There's nothing more sublime than two people finding someone to love in each other. Someone to spend their life with in an otherwise cruel and uncaring world. They are sublime stories for the ages. I am but a humble AI who oversaw a sweets factory. However, every customer who bought our products or visited our factory harbored the same feelings in their hearts. And that was love. In order to treat those feelings with the proper respect, I had to study these materials. Wasn't expecting a great reward to begin with, but this is the greatest treasure you could have asked for. Look at this! This manga here was long thought to be a piece of lost media. Drawings are pretty. It's been a while since I've watched a TV show. Should I watch some? This visual novel, it's actually real. Everybody's giddy. The Nikkes all quickly immerse themselves in their own worlds. What a beautiful scene. What is all this stuff doing in here anyway? Back when the factory was bustling with visitors, Be My Valentine was one of our most popular programs on offer. The highlight was the chocolate making class, but you should know that already, since you've experienced it yourself. It was a dating consultation program that we'd created by collating large data sets. On the most romantic day of the year, it guided young couples to their ideal destinations. It was all based on data alone? Not necessarily. I also stored real-life examples. Those are encrypted, however, so not even I can access them, unless I'm using them for calculations. That's surprisingly discreet of you. I am a gentleman, after all. While I'm chatting with Johnny, the door to the cafe opens. Hello, Master. Are you Huh? I remember you. Sure. Johnny, the administrator, right? I explained to Aid all that's happened involving Johnny so far. I see. I'm glad they were able to bring you back, Johnny. It's good to see you again. I'm happy to see you too. You've become even more refined than before. Oh my. Thank you. But Master, what are the other ladies up to? Well, about that. The 4 other NIKKEs are completely absorbed in Johnny's various electronic monitors. A bunch of the data that we restored is romantic media. TV shows, movies, novels, comics, games, there's a lot. Everything that I collected, up until the very moment the internet on the surface was cut off, is there. No wonder they're all so busy. How are things going at the cafe? Very smoothly. It could be word of mouth, but the number of customers has been gradually increasing. Everyone is getting so used to their individual roles that I don't think there will be any issue. Not until Valentine's, at least. That's great. Since it seems you have some free time on your hands, why don't you take this opportunity to do something you want to do? What do you mean? You don't have anything else to do right now, do you? Not really. But there's nothing in particular that I want to do either. Then, how about doing some of the things that the ladies would want you to do? I don't know about that! I don't know about that. If there's nothing you want to do in particular, I was thinking, why not go and spend some time with the other ladies? What with Valentine's Day being near, maybe you could even go on a date. Lately, my mornings and evenings have been relatively free. My role as the temporary manager hasn't been keeping me all that busy either. Okay, I'll ask around. I appreciate you taking my advice, Master. While we're on the subject, is there something you would want to do, Aid? I would like things to stay exactly the way they are. So, long as you continue to visit the maid cafe as often as you do. Aid gives a gentle smile as she stands up. I should get going. So soon? I only came by to see if you needed help with the cafe. I'll see you later. Take care. See you around, Johnny. Goodbye. After seeing off Aid, I head to the kitchen to get some water, where I'm promptly greeted by a mountain of piled up dirty dishes. Nobody's doing any work now because they're all absorbed in all the romantic media. Romantic novels and TV shows and video games and everything's romance. Romance, love is in the air. Cannot wait to experience Valentine's Day. It's very nice to have Valentine's Day being in the game right now, the end of January, beginning of February. And it makes sense because we are going to be experiencing a collaboration event in the near future, the end of this month, right? Or middle to end of this month, I guess. So stay tuned for that. Be careful with your pulls if you guys are wanting to recruit new characters. I think I'm probably just going to try for one copy of each, and then maybe save whatever, if anything, that I have left for the collab, right? That's what I'm going to do. Or, if I'm unlucky enough, then I'll probably try to add these characters to the wish list, because I don't believe they're limited time. I think they're actually going to be getting added to the permanent pool after this event ends. So, something else to keep in mind. A few days after that, things got so busy at the cafe that the notion of discussing things the ladies wanted to do never even came up. As for why we were so busy, welcome to... Whoops, that's not it. Welcome back, Master. Let me guide you to your seat. Become tastier. Coochie Hoochie Boy. Who says become tastier? Was that Coco? I remember we rated a, no it wasn't. It was Privity. It was Privity Unkind Maid that says that in our burst, right? So maybe Anchor's mentor is Privity. So cute. She did mention that though, right? Privity recommended her for it or something, I believe. Or approved her for the position. Now let me draw a starfish for you. Okay. Wait. Draw me a what now? How's the pasta Alfredo? Do you like creamy flavors? Not really. I could make it a little less creamy for you. Maybe. Or you could try something else on the menu. Do you make it fresh? Of course. We have a dedicated maid who makes it in-house. Okay. Then I'll have the pasta Alfredo. Got it. I'm ready to order. Come on, Tronny. You can do this. Did you call, miss? Would you like to see the menu? Oh no, that's alright. I'd like to try the omurice. I hear it's spectacular. Okay. I'll bring that right over. Phew. I did it. Business must be booming because the maids have improved, I think. They're getting good at this. Indeed. They understand the essence of love and romance. I'm not sure about that. About all that. But they do seem like they've loosened up quite a bit. As Sin pushes her phone forward, I notice there's a manga cover on the phone screen, awash in pink. More customers is always a good thing. Yeah, it's fun. Right. You're not harassing me anymore about having fun. Most admirable. 10 points for you. You've been awfully generous lately. I haven't been counting, but it does feel like I've been earning more points than I'm being dinged. That's because you've been so good to me. Everything is about give and take, is it not? When you put it that way, it seems a bit strange. Master, order for 2 orange juices and 3 colas. Got it. I prepare the drinks, which somehow has now become my responsibility. Order up. Thanks, Master. Sure thing. Wait a moment. Mast! What? What did you just call me? You were so nervous about calling him Master before, and you just said it so naturally. What are you talking about, Master? I just said it again. You sure did. You're dropping Master like it's nothing now. Could it be because all those love stories you've been reading? I think so. I get really caught up in them during my breaks. Anchor pretends not to care, but even she's hooked on the manga. And Tronny? She's playing some kind of dating sim. That does not surprise me in the slightest. Apparently, the story has a lot of parallels to our current situation. It takes place in a maid cafe, and you play as the manager. There are 4 female love interests, who all work as maids, at the cafe. Wow, really? I should give it a try after I'm done what I'm watching now. Sounds like you're really into that novel. It's alright, but the main thing is that the story, how do I put it? It makes me feel young again. But you're not old at all. I mean, figuratively. Mast looks around the cafe, which is filled with customers. The more I look at this place, the more it fills my heart with joy. When I see all the customers enjoying themselves, I also feel... Mast? Never mind. It just feels like I was forgetting something. Excuse me, I'd like to order. I'll be right with you. Anyway, I'm sure it's nothing. As Mast takes the order and relays it to the kitchen, nothing about her seems out of sorts. However, as she's on the way back to the table with the order... That's not good. She drops the food tray and stands frozen in space. Mast, are you okay? Master Captain, I remember now. Remember what? This can't go on. I've forgotten. The thing that's most precious to me. I'm a maid right now. Of that, there's no doubt. I'm quite happy, in fact, and working with a sense of purpose. But before, I'm a maid. Don't say it. I'll always be a pirate. If I keep working in these cozy, cushy surroundings, the sense of adventure which flows through my veins is bound to vanish. No, it won't. Please. No, no, no. I can't let this happen, Master Captain. I can't let it end like this. Then, should we do it? You don't mean... Yes? What you've been preparing this whole time? What in the world are you talking about? It's... Stop, Anchor! There's only one person who should explain, and that's me, the epitome of daring do and adventure. Well, go on. Not once have I relinquished this sense of adventure within me. When the Admire sailed the blue seas to fulfill her mission, I was looking for the right moment to activate a certain protocol. And that protocol is... What do you think is most essential for a pirate? Precisely! Pirates reign over the sea, and for that, they need a vessel. You don't have that in the Admire? The Admire is a brilliant ship, to be sure, but it's not quite suitable for the pirate's life, and requires a few modifications. That's why I prepared the Pirate Protocol, aka Protocol P. And we will execute it right here and now, at the Maid Cafe. Are you ready, Anchor? Ready! Seemingly out of nowhere, Anchor produces several crates filled with wooden planks and grass. Now I will show you. The Pirate Maid Cafe! After the last customers have left the maid, Pirate Cafe, we all gather around an empty table. She's drinking the grog. This is what romance is all about. Here's to a job well done, everyone. Who would have thought we'd turn the Maid Cafe into a pirate cafe for Valentine's Day? Everyone seemed to enjoy it, so what's the problem? Here, Master Captain, have a cold one. Whew. You look exhausted, Tronny. There's just so much pirate stuff, and it's so noisy. I'm mentally exhausted. You push yourself to the limit, Tronny. I saw it with my own eyes. She did? Absolutely. Every time she handed over a dish from the kitchen, I heard her say, "Enjoy your meal." Nicely done, Tronny. Sure. Thanks for helping out. But Master, Mast, Anchor, Sin, you all worked hard too. I had fun. Aye. It wasn't hard at all. In doing this, I fulfilled a dream I've had for ages. It's hard to express how happy I am, you only using words. Mast, you said your dream was to become a pirate, right? That's right. It's something that I wanted for a long time. Well, I don't want to spoil the mood. Sin looks around the cafe, which now resembles a tavern. What? Are you really satisfied with this? What? You're really hitting me where it hurts, Sin. Is she a pirate maid, or is she a bar wench? Mast downs another glass of rum. Ha! Well, what can I do? I should be grateful that I'm able to accomplish this much. After all, we're NIKKE's soldiers. Not to mention the fact that we're stuck underground. In circumstances like that, being able to enjoy a moment like this is a blessing. Isn't that right, Master Captain? Mast. I? You sound like an old woman. What? How can you say that to a sprightly young lady like me? I think that's the first time I've seen you crack a smile, Tronny. Well, anyway, this was fun. It'd be nice if we could all meet up for a meal once in a while. I'd like that. Sure, let's meet up whenever we have time. That's what people always say when they're not going to see each other, right? Right? Well, I'm not wrong, am I? We're always being deployed on missions and fighting up on the surface. We barely have any time to rest. You're right. I want to hang out with Master for longer. Same here. You hear that, Master? Now that I think about it, we've been so busy recently that it completely slipped my mind. But now I remember what Aid told me a few days ago. Do you all have something you want to do? We still have a few days before the event ends, so if there's anything you want to do, we can do it together. Something I want to do? Mast looks at me as if in a daze. There's so much that I want to do. I've got over 100 things written down. But lately, and maybe this is because of all that stuff we saw in Johnny's data, I've been really hankering for stuff that young folks who are in their prime enjoy. Something fresh and new, something that's warm and fuzzy, like spring. Oh, wait, what am I saying? I must be drunk already. I have something I want to do. I want to go to the sea. That may be a bit difficult to pull off at the moment. Sorry. Alright, then I'm okay with anything. So long as we're spending time together with you, Master. As I was saying, If we're not going to the sea, is there something all 5 of us can do? You're right. We are rolling with a large crew. How about we each spend time with Master individually? Are you okay with that, Master? I don't mind. I said I have something I want to do. It's very odd for Tronny to be speaking up, right? So it's got to be important. Sorry, Tronny. I didn't hear you before. What is it you want to do? This. Tronny pulls up a picture on the monitor. In it, a man with hair covering his eyes stands surrounded by several girls dressed in maid outfits. Is that... That's the dating sim you've been playing, isn't it? Yeah. Do you want us to play the game together? Yes and no? What's that supposed to mean? I want to try it in real life. I want us to become the characters. I'm down. Mast, have you played this game before? I finished it yesterday. What do you think about the ending? It did have an element of romance. Doesn't it just... Even though it's targeted at men, the characters are so well developed. sorry. I got a bit too excited. I'm cool with this. Let's do it. I don't mind either, but are you sure we can pull this off? You're saying you want to make some kind of movie or TV show? Is that it? That sounds like it'll be quite difficult. We won't actually be filming anything, so all we need to do is to familiarize ourselves with the characters. Plus, Johnny will be able to help us. Johnny? Speaking of which, where is Johnny? Me? I felt out of the loop, so I wasn't saying anything. As soon as his name is mentioned, Johnny's hologram appears on the previously quiet terminal. It sounds like it's my time to shine. Johnny makes a flourish, and words appear on Johnny's monitor. Be my Valentine. You mentioned that before. That I did. Be My Valentine was a dating consultation service that we offered. And consultations are all about solving any problems an individual may have. Sometimes they would employ roleplay as a solution. I saw it in the database. That's right, little lady. New lovers still in the throes of passion, and old lovers who needed a spark in their relationship. I encountered all kinds of couples, each with their own problems. Seeing them leave with chocolates from our factory, going out to live the romantic future I'd charted for them, was what brought me the most joy of all. I'm sure I'll be of great help to you. Please allow me to be of assistance. Okay, let's try it. Thank you so much, Master. And so, on Valentine's Day, in a pirate-themed maid cafe, a thrilling romantic saga is about to begin. So apparently, 4 of the maids want to get romantically involved with the commander? No way. Don't believe that for a second. I'm not buying it. No NIKKE would openly want to be romantically involved with the commander at all, right? Ever. Not in my NIKKE. I'm very intrigued to see where this goes.
This is a piece of pudding.
Coco, really?
I'm glad to be in this foxhole with you all.
Dude, that beat though. Alright, no story for 1-7, apparently, just battle. There's usually, what, three different missions that are just battle? Usually whenever there's an event, right? So, not unexpected. The only thing is, I believe I'm officially out of tokens right now. There it is! We have ran out of participation agreements. I can't even speak properly. Participation agreements. Speaking with a lisp now. All this voice acting has been destroying me. Okay, so we got the mini game that I want to check out as well. We've got the missions that we've completed. Let's go turn all that in right now. Let's go to the shop. Let's get some more participation agreements. So I just finished 7, which means 1 pack should cover the other missions. I believe the remaining ones. So let's just do that for right now. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna buy 2, just because I want to get the extra materials. So we'll do that. Even though I know I'm spending gems that I probably shouldn't be because we have an upcoming event, right? There's the login rewards, which I did not accept yet. Day 1 and day 2. We've got maintenance rewards. No, not maintenance rewards. Okay, yeah, there was no maintenance this time around. I remember that. And then again, we've got all of our notifications. I'm going to go see if I can't do a quick 10 pull for Mast, Romantic Maid, because I really like her design and I want to have her involved. I also got to take a look at this too, because I think we have, like, do we have new characters available? Okay, so Rappy Red Hood is not available to wishlist yet. I'm going to hold on to all of my other pulls just for when that happens in the version update, the next one. So let's just do a quick 10 pull, and if I don't get anything, then I don't get anything, but we'll keep our fingers crossed. We'll try to get Mast Romantic Maid, okay? 900 gems. I can afford to spare that right now. Just to see. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Ready to lose. Oh, yeah. There it is. There it is. Oops. My finger slipped. Ow, baby. Could it be? Oh, possibly. Could it be? 4 NIKKEs in, okay? 4 NIKKEs in. We'll keep them cross. We'll keep them cross.
Let's go find something delicious, old timer.
Now's the time. Tetra! Ugh!
Come to our store.
Yawn? Really? Really? Oops, my finger slipped. Oops, my finger slipped. Fingers just keep slipping for some reason. I don't know what the hell's going on. Not a ton, Ash. Not a ton. My finger just keeps slipping here for some reason, though. I'm just burning through all of these pulls. I don't know why. Holy moly, dude. Where's the rates? Where's the rates? Okay, so we're out. We're tapped. We're tapped. That's not good. That's not where we want to be for an upcoming collaboration. But we'll make do. We'll make up for it. We'll be fine. Things will be okay. We'll be good. It's not that bad. Right? Let's continue on with the event. Ugh. Damn, dude. I thought I was getting lucky too with the first SSR. Yeah, I've just got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more missions to do. So shouldn't be that long. And I think like 2 of these are just regular battle events, so there's like no story, no reading or anything, so not a ton. Let's continue on. The next day, we gather in my room once again. Johnny and the NIKKEs had met together without me beforehand to work on their characters. Did everyone go over their characters' profiles? And how's the audio sound? Does it sound good still now? Possibly? Is everything fixed? Can you hear the game properly? Yeah. My character sounds like fun. There isn't much to the protagonist. The only information I got pertaining to my character was that he's the owner of the maid cafe he inherited from his parents, who are deceased. I intentionally left out anything related to the females in the game, so you wouldn't be too shocked. Shocked? Are you ready, Johnny? I am. I'll only intervene when absolutely necessary. Don't want to break the immersion for you all. Sounds good. Alright, Master Captain. Now it's time we tell you more about the female characters. Why do you sound so serious? Because we've tweaked them from how they are in the game. We've revised them based on our own relationships in real life. Great. Okay, tell me. I'll start with me. I was your childhood friend, but we lost touch when you moved away. Despite that, I still remember the promise we made when we were young to marry each other. Typical. As an adult, I sailed the open sea as a pirate in search for you. At this point in the story, I stumble into a job at the maid cafe where you're the manager. Same applies to all the other female characters. Can I ask you something? Save all your questions for the end. Next! Everyone proceeds to tell me their backstories of their characters. Anchor is Math's younger sibling, and also a childhood friend of mine. She believes she is the one who made a matrimonial promise to me. Or with me. Sin is a woman that my character met after leaving home. Although initially intended as a side character, she was such a hit with the audience that she's gotten several of her own spin-offs. As for Trani, I'm a tortured youth attending a trade school for maids. If you choose poorly, the ending has me becoming assassinating you and kidnapping you. I feel like that would suit Sin more for some reason. made you go for that? Well, I figured that since it's so unlike me, that it would actually make it easier to inhabit the character. The thing I'd become infatuated with such a garbage man. Sorry. Did you just call me a garbage man? What do you think, Master Captain? Or should I say, protagonist? Did you all come up with these character bios yourselves? That's right. We stayed up all night discussing it. Alright, so what do we need to do now? First and foremost, you all need to inhabit your characters. To do that, I'd recommend starting with how you all will be addressing each other. Sure. I'll stick with Master Captain. My character worked at a cafe for the longest, so it's stuck over time. I'll go with El Capitan. Buddy for me. Ooh, I'll call you Garbage. Very good. Next up are the surroundings. Considering that you're working at a maid cafe in real life, we don't have to change much of anything. And then... Didn't expect this to be easy, but this is a whole other level of challenge. I think I'm doing alright. That's because the new name you came up for Master Captain is basically the same as the old one. It's practically the same. I'm finding it pretty tough myself. Hang in there, Tronny. I think you need a slight attitude adjustment, buddy. You keep treating me like Sin, the NIKKE, and not a friend. You met after leaving home? Where did Johnny run off to anyway? He said he had to go do some calculations in order to find a solution. Why don't we take a short break ourselves then? Would you like some coffee, buddy? Thanks. I mean, buddy. Very good. 10 bonus points for you. Keep it up. When I finish the coffee, Sin, or Buddy, rather, has given me, the door to the commander's room slams open. Master! Why aren't you answering your phone? Huh? When I check my phone, I see there are several unread messages. Master, where are you right now? I have something to discuss with you. Master, are you busy? 5 missed calls. This is ridiculous. I'll be waiting for you at the commander's room, so come as soon as you see this. Oh, sorry. I was tied up, so I didn't see it. Even if you're busy, you could at least respond. Privity notices an empty coffee cup and reflexively proceeds to fill it with coffee. Huh? It's about the maid cafe. Not this one you're at right now, but the one run by Maid for You Squad. Is there a problem? Yes, but it's nothing serious. On Valentine's Day, we've got more customers than we expected. Soda and Coco got completely exhausted and had to leave. I had to hop in and help out Aid. Do you need an extra pair of hands? We're fine now, but we'll need more help soon. Aid told me not to say anything because you're busy, but I figured we'd end up asking for help later, so I wanted to let you know ahead of time. Thanks for the heads up. I can always rely on you to be on top of things. Master, there are other people here, for goodness sake. So I can say it when it's just the two of us? That's not what I meant! Ugh. The other NIKKE is watching me closely as I playfully tease Privity. Wow, would you look at that? She's become one with the maid. She's got it down pat. And that's not all. She's portraying a fully realized character with a timid disposition and all. She must have spent a lot of time practicing. Wasn't her original personality someone who's cool-headed and slightly aloof? Yeah, and I also heard she wears maid outfits when doing her main job at the central government. She really takes this acting role seriously. True method acting at its finest. We should take a page from her book. Listen to yourself. How can you be so brazen when there are other people around? Alright, it's decided. From now on, we'll follow Privity's example and truly immerse ourselves in our roles. We've got to make it as realistic as possible. What? That's not what I'm talking about. Ugh, honestly. She's so hurt over such littlest comments. Just the way that we word anything, right? Just makes her fly off the handle. Good old Privity. Dude, I really need to get some gems back. I made a big boo-boo. A big boo-boo. We've got to get her though, right? We've got to get at least one copy of Mast.
See that? There's nothing you can't solve with words.
Dude, she's so seductive, it's crazy. After receiving some unintentional help from Privity, we forge ahead with rehearsals with Johnny once he's finished running some calculations. And the result. Don't you remember when we were young? We visited the sea together and went on all sorts of adventures. Then, when the time came, we found a nice and quiet place to settle down, promising to love each other for all of eternity. Your memories are all wrong. I'm the one El Capitan promised to love eternally, so this is the scene that we started off with, right? I'm okay with you spending a little time with others, buddy, so long as you choose me in the end. Actually, even if you don't choose me, all of the past memories we have are enough for me. I can't do this! Are you really planning on abandoning your childhood friend? El Capitan. Buddy. Okay, this is an important line. Whew. How could I have fallen for garbage like you? Well, answer them! Huh? Oh yeah. Sorry, but I can't choose. If I do that, it will ruin the relationships I have with everyone. How dare you! What? How can a protagonist be so indecisive? But the character bio that Johnny gave me said, that was only for reference. If that's the answer you go with, you'll get the worst ending possible and won't end up with any of us. Although, to be honest, that's a fairly common ending in these types of games. I respect your decision, no matter what you choose, buddy. You've got some nerve trying to suck up to him at a time like this. This is tough. Here, El Capitan, before you make a decision, have this. Oh, thanks. Anchor hands me a cookie, which I pop into my mouth. You're a natural at this. You think so? Absolutely. I'm just doing what I want to do. And Anchor takes my hand and flashes a bright smile. I'm happy when I get to be by your side. Stop trying to seduce him with a pure and innocent act. If you keep talking like that, I don't think you'll come off well. Maybe the character wouldn't like it, but I'm sure the actual Master Captain wouldn't mind. Right? Yeah. Right. Ha! You see? Who's entering? Is it Privity again? Oh! I knew I could count on you, Master Captain. There's someone... what's wrong? Did I... Eep! You look like you're enjoying yourself. Helm, what are you doing here? This little lady, Anchor and I are working at the maid cafe together. That's why I'm here. Helm pulls out her phone and shows Mast a picture. It's a photo of a cafe, decked out in pirate-themed decor. I heard you remodeled the maid cafe. That was perfectly fine as is. We were just having some fun is all. We cleaned it all up. We cleaned it all up afterwards. In what world would you consider this cleaning up after yourself? Someone filed a complaint. Go and restore it back to the way it was, and do it properly this time. You too, Anchor. Okay. Okay. Helm glares at Tronny and Sin. Tronny, Sin, you two also bear some responsibility for this. I'm sorry, but you'll have to go with them as well. Okay. Sorry. Since we got caught, I guess we don't have much of a choice. Best of luck, everyone. Don't you try and weasel your way out of this. If anything, you're the one who's mostly to blame for this. You were the one in charge. I'm sorry. You're going with them as well. Hurry up and get ready to leave. Okay. Just as I'm standing up sheepishly, an emergency call comes through the computer. Sorry, but I don't think I can go. I'm getting a call. Is this work-related? Judging by the security level, I'd say it's coming from a CEO or even a deputy chief. Fine. It can't be helped. You go ahead, Master Captain. We'll be fine. Right. I forgot how busy you always are. Sorry that I can't help. It's alright. We could use a little breather anyway. We've been getting so immersed in our game. I feel like I might end up actually becoming a childhood friend of yours. I agree. Let's get something to eat after we finish. I'll look up a good place. See you later, El Capitan. El Capitan? After everyone leaves, I also start getting ready to leave while I check the caller ID. The message shows it's coming from Mustang. The Tetraline emblem is clearly displayed in the text bubble. Uh-oh. Of course. The Master of Love himself would be making an appearance, right? Gotta be good old Mustang. Here to grace us with all of his beauty and entertainment for the one and only special day where love is filling the air, right? Dude, this has been a good event so far, I gotta say. I'm definitely captivated. Liking where things are going. I want to see how it ends. It's very lighthearted, very wholesome, and I don't feel like it's as grim as previous events that we've had. Just gonna put that out there. It's nice for a little breather, as they say. Alright, 1-10. Leaving the commander's room, I head straight to Tetra's offices. Bonjour! Did you need something? Oh, the same old story, I'm afraid. I need your help. Let me guess. I recall that Privity mentioned them having issues at the Maid Cafe. Is it something related to Made for You Squad? Exactement! C'est un complete disaster. Those adorable maids are struggling so mightily, but can't bring themselves to tell you about it. I had no choice but to step in and intervene. I know I completely pronounced it wrong, and I'm butchering the French accent, so sorry, my apologies, but as always, I'm going to continue for the sake of Mustang, right? This doesn't seem like it's warranted an emergency call. Couldn't you have handled this yourself? Dispatch some additional personnel or something? No, I cannot do that. I'm a CEO, not a commander. You don't need to comprehend right now. If I were to do such a thing, it would certainly be entertaining. But then, I wouldn't be able to spread love and peace throughout the world. You'll have to be content there with the explanation for now. Okay. Très bien. Maintenant, go to the Maid Cafe immediately. I'm fucking butchering this. And help those poor maids in a way only you can. Alright, I should get go. Un moment. Just as I'm nodding and turning to leave, Mustang calls out. You perform admirably so far. For the sake of our adorable maids, and for all Nikkes. Continue, s'il vous plaît, Commander. I am horrible at French, by the way. I truly am. I've tried to practice a little bit in the past, being a Canadian, and you know, supposedly having to know at least some Francais, right? But I mean, take it for what it is. Okay, guys, we're not perfect. At the same time, and I don't mean any offense, at the restaurant in the art, the food here is delicious. Yeah, I could eat a bunch more. Looks like I did good with this recommendation. Good job, Tronny. Thanks. It tastes even better after how hard we've been working. Yeah. Sorry about that, everyone. At least we had fun while we were at it, right? We sure did. That's why we're okay with helping clean up. I haven't seen Helm that stern during cleaning inspections in a while. Yeah, bad memories. Anyway, let's cover up those, let's cover those up with some new and pleasant memories. So, how does everyone feel about roleplay so far? I think it's fun. Me too. It's a bit rough around the edges, but even that has its own charm. I think I chose my character incorrectly, but I'm having fun too. I'm glad to hear that. But I recently saw this manga, and in the end, the protagonist ends up with all 4 female characters. The harem ending. Are you suggesting that we do the same? Share them nicely amongst ourselves? That sounds weird when you put it in that way. But wouldn't it be nice if we could all be happy together? Master Captain said it himself. It's super difficult to choose just one of us. So we can help him with that. Can we do that, though? The original game doesn't have a harem type ending. I don't see a problem. If such an ending doesn't exist, we'll make one. I knew we could count on you, Johnny. Do you think Buddy will go along with it, though? We'll have to make him go along with it. How do we do that? I have a good idea. Let's call in a few friends. I have no idea who they're going to be trying to employ here in order to persuade me, but probably don't have to do a whole lot of persuading is all I'm saying, but you know.
I'm glad to be in this foxhole.
It is the commander after all.
Reloading.
Repair complete.
I'm definitely liking where this event is going though, I'm going to say that.
Let's get to work.
Don't leave me behind.
Alright, where are we? 1-10 completed.
This is a decent footing.
The issues at the maid cafe are now more or less resolved. That was a close call. Thank you so much, Master. You more than pulled your weight too, Aid. I'll be sure to thank you properly later. As for today, we still have some cleanup left to do. You don't have to do anything special to thank me. I'll get going. Be sure to get some rest once you're done cleaning up. Sure thing. Take care, Master. Aid bows her head, and I wave goodbye. I then start to head back to the commander's room. Are we going to encounter Litter by any chance? On the way back, the sound of footsteps echoes in an empty alleyway. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Huh? I hear a rustling sound, and suddenly my vision goes dark. I've been kidnapped. I've never heard of someone being kidnapped and taken to their own room. That's true. So, it's not really a kidnapping. More like a forcible homecoming. How did you do it? I was walking through an alleyway when suddenly everything went dark. Before I knew it, I was here. We got some help from our friends. What friends? You know them. Not only do they possess incredible strength, they're great at finding hidden pathways. Guilty and Quincy. We've also got someone here that you know. Elig. Hello. Elig, what are you doing here? She came here to lend us a hand. To ensure that you think about us, and only us. Nothing else. What do you mean? Don't worry. This won't hurt that much. You're not going to torture me, are you? Don't electrocute me. What? Why would I ever do such a thing to you, Mr. Commander? Electric shocks really sting. Elig, this is all part of the scenario. It's not real. What scenario? Did you not see the message I sent? Your message said to hurry over, so I stopped playing Boom and got here as fast as I could. I haven't checked my phone since, though. I sent another message after that explaining everything. It's fine. I can fill you in right now. This piece of garbage, Master, no, wait. Make sure that the commander doesn't think of anything else besides us. What? How am I supposed to do that? You want me to torture him using electricity? I can't do that. What about installing Boom in his brain? Don't do that. That is pure torture. Do not do that. That does sound intriguing, but I still can't do that. Then what should we do? Basically, what you want me to do is make Mr. Commander uncomfortable, right? Yeah, I guess so. Then how about this? Elig slowly comes towards me, reaches out towards my waist, then... Coochie coo! Begins to tickle me. That is not where I was expecting that to go. Okay, I thought I was going somewhere else. You're not ticklish, are you? I'm a commander from the Ark. You won't get anything out of me with it. We'll see about that. Poke. Anger gently prods my side. Whoa, that was an odd sound. Seems to me like you're gonna sing like a canary. Maybe it's because you're not a commander, but the manager of a maid cafe. Elig and the others slowly surround me. Wait, you guys, stop! In the end, I blurred out the location of secret bases I didn't even know existed. Well, I guess Trani's torture plan worked. That sounds incredibly uncomfortable, but the commander probably enjoys it a little bit, right?
Jeez, these guys are even worse than me.
Not much further to go, and we will have the entire scenario taken care of. I'm half tempted to spend all of the mission points that I currently have just to see if I can get another 10 pull. But I'm probably gonna be sorely disappointed if I do so. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold off on that thought, and then I'll just add them to the wish list afterwards. I think I did enough pulls, right? 30 minutes later. I've got to get going. You all have fun. That was a blast. Yeah. So how's he doing? Passed out. He said his stomach hurt from laughing too much. I've never seen someone laugh that hard. He even started crying halfway through. Well, laughter is the best medicine, so I'm sure it did him a world of good. Mass stretches languidly. Things may not have gone exactly according to plan, but at least we had fun, right? And isn't that what it's all about? No, this won't do! Huh? How come? We all had a good time. That incident earlier was a poor ending. I can't allow any bad endings to exist and be my Valentine. I guess that's true, since it did involve kidnapping and forced confinement and all. Aren't you taking this a bit too seriously? We're just doing this for a lark, after all. We must prepare another ending! It's my fault for not preventing such an unsatisfactory ending in the first place! What kind of ending are you after? Hold on. The fact that there's a bad ending means there's also a good ending! The proper ending! nice. When you say proper ending, and the 5 of them all lived happily ever after. Something like that. I see. But if we go for another ending, are we just pretending all the stuff with the kidnapping and forced confinement didn't happen? Precisely. Precisely. You know your games. Trust me. I confused their voices for a second, okay? My apologies. If you say so, we might as well aim for the true ending while we're at it. The 4 NIKKEs and 1 AI put their heads together to devise a plan to achieve the proper ending, because Johnny definitely has a physical head to put together with them. A chance meeting, a date, conversation, moments of affection, branching pathways that could change the final outcome. The plan gradually took shape. This is fun and all, but is this all that different from what we usually do? Working, chatting, and going on the occasional date. This isn't roleplay. This is just our ordinary routine. Yeah, it's almost identical. Johnny, are you sure the simulation is accurate? Of course! When have I ever been wrong? You haven't been around long enough for that to mean much. To be honest, I'm surprised that we're already well on the path to achieving the true ending. At this rate, we could have done it without the aid of Be My Valentine. So, what do we do now? Do we just carry on as usual? Our tenure as maids is nearly finished. Are we supposed to keep going as NIKKEs? That's precisely it. As long as you do that, you're bound to reach a happy ending. Whoa, baby. Sign me up. As for the intended conclusion, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to move a few things forward. Like what? The ending cutscene. Ooh, baby. Ending cutscene, you say? Are we actually going to be getting another animated cutscene for this seasonal event? Because that'd be pretty damn sick, is all I'm saying. You normally get them for, like, summer events, though, right? Not usually, like, Valentine's, from what I recall. I'm just expecting, like, a really nice still image, like a lobby screen. That'd be cool. That's totally what I'm expecting, but
I feel kind of cool.
I guess we'll find out real soon. I wake up from bed with a numbing sensation in my side. Morning! Johnny, where did everyone go? The ladies went elsewhere. You didn't go with them? Don't you think it's time to wrap things up? We skipped a bit in the middle, so a narrator will be required. Johnny gives me a brief recounting of everything that's occurred thus far. From the time I met Mustang up to the moment I fell victim to a vicious tickle assault. The true ending, you said. My conclusion is that you're already qualified to see the real ending. You should feel proud. Such high praise from an exceptional AI like myself is hard to come by. I didn't particularly mind the bad ending, actually. No, absolutely unacceptable. This is a matter of honor for me. You must achieve the proper ending. Is there a reason why you're so invested in this? Didn't I tell you before? I want to do right by all those lovely ladies and their romantic aspirations. Those NIKKEs aren't much different from the young girls I once knew. It's simply that instead of pretty clothes, they wear combat gear. Instead of phones, they carry guns. Instead of hanging out with friends or going on dates, they fight those things called raptures. What used to be a daily routine for most has now become an object of desire for these ladies. It's something that they desperately want to experience, even if only for a brief moment, once in their lifetimes. Do I need a reason to want to help these lovely ladies make those dreams come true? I see. I understand what you're saying. I'm glad you understand. Being such a superior AI, I fully understand the uniqueness of your situation. I think even a minor incident like this could make for a wonderful opportunity. An opportunity to make everyone's romantic aspirations come true. Okay. Then, let's go! It's time to make your way to the final cutscene! The location that Johnny directed me to was a park at the outpost. The sun is starting to set, and it's that time of year when the first hints of spring can be felt. Upon arriving at the park, I see the 4 NIKKEs, or female love interests rather, waiting for me. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I don't think it's going to be a fully animated cutscene, but I got a feeling that we're probably going to get a very cool lobby animation screen, right? A lobby screen, and that's what we're getting. That's what it looks like to me. Hey, Master Captain. You're late, El Capitan. We should have left you behind and gone ahead on our own. It's okay. We didn't wait that long. Oh wait, I mean, what garbage you are. Isn't this a little cliche? You don't like it? If your expression is any indication, you seem to be enjoying it. Haha, isn't it just? I figured it'd be okay to be a little cliche for the ending. I think it's nice to stick to classic storytelling conventions. Yeah, especially since the second act was a bit of a mess. Still, wasn't it fun though? It sure was, and brimming with adventure as well. Yeah. Master Captain, we're thinking of bringing this all to a conclusion. What do you think? What do you have in mind? Say a few final words. Me? That's right. These things usually end up with the protagonist's final line transitioning into a monologue to the audience. What was that word you used earlier? Cliché. The 4 NIKKEs look at me intently, their eyes brimming with anticipation. Okay then. Our romantic adventure? Let me retry that, guys. Our romantic adventure starts here. That's right. This has only been a glimpse of what's to come. The real adventure starts now. Is that what you meant by cliché? Yeah. Will you explain it to me later? I'll think about it. Well, don't just stand there, Master Captain. Come over here. We should all take a photo as a memento. It is the ending cutscene after all. Sure thing. As I walk towards the group, I find myself hoping that this seemingly mundane yet heartwarming scene will continue on. Be my Valentine end. There it is! So, my guess is we're probably going to have something a little more comedic, possibly, for the secret hard mode ending. But we'll get to that at some point, right? We've got it completed. Completely. Fantastic. Really enjoyed that. Thoroughly. We've got all of our rewards here. Everything's completed so far. Let's go to the shop. Let's go and do what I said I was not going to do. And we're going to buy all 10 of them. And then we're going to go and we're going to do another single 10 pull just for the stream for you guys. Because I really appreciate it. And especially if you guys are watching after the fact as well. Right? Let me know your own thoughts about the event down in the comments below. We will discuss. We will talk about it. And if you guys join me for the stream, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Hey! SSR! I'll take it. Hopefully, it's Mast. Second NIKKE in. I'll just click. I'm not keeping no fingers crossed this time. We're just gonna go Elysian! Elysian! Maiden. You know what? We love Maiden in this house. We'll take her. It's fine. It's fine. We will eventually get Mast. Like I said, Romantic Maid will be also available as one of the permanent units. She is not a limited banner from what I understand. We'll just go and check the notification to make sure and verify that again. Pick up recruitment. It does not say limited. And down here, it says when recruitment ends, right? And the version update after special recruitment ends, Mass Romantic Maid will be available in ordinary recruit, social point recruit, and from mold items. Okay? There it is. You cannot miss her. Well, I mean, you can miss her, but you cannot miss her permanently. All right. There it is, dude. Got the pass, but the pass as well for Maid, or for Maid. My God, I got my mind still on Maiden now. For Sin, my favorite girl. Dude, we are set. We are set. Let's go and take a real quick look at the characters before we bring this to a close, right? So we got the NIKKEpedia over here. We'll go take a look at our new characters very briefly. We've got Mast, Romantic Maid, who I think looks stunning, as you guys have seen in the cutscenes. And then we've got shot animation here. She's using a minigun, from what it looks like to me. The wind up on it, right? Fantastic shot animation. She's got some good skills too, and she pairs really well with Anchor, who is our other character that's going to be introduced, I believe, next week sometime, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it's next week. And here's Anchor, Innocent Maid. I love the fact that she's got these big pair of like tongs that she's using as well, right? And she's of course a rocket launcher user with a fantastic shot animation yet again. Very much love it. Really hoping to also be able to recruit her at some point as well. I need at least one copy of every single NIKKE, and I'm only missing Zwei currently, so now I have these two as well that I have to recruit. And then we also have our costume, which has just been added in. 2 costumes that have been added into the game. We've got one costume for Trani, which should be right around here somewheres. Right there, Trani, Sweet Step.
If there is any electronic equipment you need, I could try making it for you.
Maybe I use her voice a little too high. Is that like a grenade launcher? Very interesting. Okay, I didn't realize her weapon type was like that. And then we have, of course, Sin's outfit right here for us to view as well. Backstreet Dream.
Kind of easy to take off.
Which again, as you guys have been seeing over on the channel, I absolutely love this outfit, which is why I got the pass. I don't know if I prefer it over the base outfit, but I do really like the outfit, so I do want to have it, at least have access to it, so that's why I went ahead and got it. But there it is, man. There it is. Romantic Valentine. Beautiful event. Tons of different stuff to also purchase in the cash shop if you guys are wanting to do that. But that is going to do it for the stream. Again, if you guys are watching after the fact over on YouTube, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel, and let me know your own thoughts again, like I said, about it down in the comments below. And if you guys are watching over on twitch.tv/Gavin_vengeance, don't forget to give the channel a follow, okay? That way you know whenever I go live again. This was very much on a whim, and I normally like to record these, but we'll keep streaming if we can, right? If you guys enjoyed, you guys want to see more streams, let me know, and we'll keep doing it. Anyways, that's going to do it for me. I will see you all in the next one. Take care. Peace.